And we live, we live, we live, we live, we live, we live, we live. How y'all boys doing? How y'all boys doing?
I am doing fantastic, man. I was late as hell, but I came, had a good ass workout. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my career team. Shout out to. I can't believe I woke up. I woke up so fast. Made me some breakfast, brushed my teeth, walked to the gym in this hot ass weather, sweating already. Go to the gym, but we lit. We lit.
Niggas just be saying anything. Talking about some shout out my career team.
Shout out my career team.
I guess my shout out is going to James Harden today. Please sign with the Heat. I don't even really like one. I don't like that fit. I just really want a James Harden Heat jersey. That's all it is.
That's
My shout out. By the time this come out, probably later this week, hopefully, or next week, whatever. Happy birthday, my dog, Mr. Aubrey. Happy birthday. All right, y'all go.
I just want to shout out my dog Shane Ferrier, bro. I just had a fight with AKA. He lost, but we're gonna come back stronger type of it. And we got more people on the way. Shout out Owen, my homie Owen. He got a fight July. My homie Ryan, he got a fight in July. Xavier fight in July. Shout out all the guys. They gonna win, do their thing. Shout out WGG because we got that code on the way. Shout out W. Shout out Jubby. I'm gonna go ahead, bro. We manifesting. We manifesting. Oh God, we manifesting. Shout out W. You know what I mean?
That's what I like to see, man. That's what I like to see.
It's been a minute. We don't even really got like an agenda for today. We kind of just go talk about free agency, talk about the moves.
Yeah, man, bro. Hey, this free agency hitting, bro. I was about to make a video. I had a whole script in mind. I was like, damn, man, I ain't got shit to watch. I ain't got nothing to watch, man. I gotta watch basketball. And I love the W. Shout out to the W, man. But they only play on certain days. You know what I'm saying? It's not like an everyday thing. So
Y'all got enough teams.
Yeah,
you don't got enough teams,
man.
bro.
Hey, shout out to them. They just added 3 teams to the last 3 years. Shout out to Gimme 3, yes sir. But yeah, I ain't had nothing else to watch. I mean, WWE only comes on Monday, Tuesday, and Fridays. 9 times out of 10, I got to go to work. And then free agency, it's just boom, boom. Everything just is been going great, man. I love it, man. I love it. Love this shit.
Right. Oh no. I guess we can start off with everybody's favorite move of the. We go do favorite move and which y'all think is the most underrated move so far in the offseason.
Underrated.
Yeah, we're recording this on July 1st, 12:40, Central Time. So I'm
there's still a lot more to come.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Desmond Bane. The Desmond Bane trend. I really like that move. I think I like that move a lot for the Magic, and I think they've had a very sneakily good offseason. Even though I don't like the Magic, fuck them niggas. They doing good.
Now it's fucked.
It's always been.
Yeah.
Dang. Valanciunas got traded.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but just not.
The Nuggets got a backup. The Nuggets finally got a backup center for Jokic.
Yeah.
So,
Schroeder. Damn. Where all this news came from? Why is this coming out late? I swear to God, I put notifications on and I'm getting sources from Dez. I ain't even get them yet.
It's all good. Here, while Jay catches up, Darrien, you want to go?
Sure. I will go. My best move of the offseason, or my favorite move of the offseason. I'm gonna probably go, and it's gonna sound crazy. I just want you to hear me out.
It's good.
Okay.
I like the MPG Cameron Johnson trade.
That's not
I'm
crazy.
not
That's not crazy.
I'm not mad at it.
I think MPJ, I feel like going to a rebuilding situation like Brooklyn. They got all these young players. That's the perfect spot where he could play his brand of basketball, which is let that motherfucker fly.
Yeah.
No defense, no passing. Just let it fly and win 32 games. And Cameron Johnson, he provides a good little wing player to go to the Nuggets. I personally, I wouldn't say they all that because you still got the ghost of Jamal Murray come playoff time. But I think that's my favorite move so far.
Okay.
That's fine, man. That's about to be a good ass team to watch, man. That's about
If
to
I
be
had to pick a favorite move,
Fun team.
fun team.
not gonna lie,
Y'all think we're gonna have the
I know this
Playboy
is
Cardi
right,
edits?
but it's everything that the Hawks have been doing, bro.
I knew somebody. I
You
knew
can't
somebody was gonna
pick.
pick that.
You
I knew
can't
somebody
pick.
was gonna pick that.
Yeah,
You
man.
can't pick.
Yeah, hey,
The
they
Hawks have
cooking.
been going crazy. KP and Nikhil Alexander-Walker this early into the offseason is huge. Not gonna lie. Like, and then you got to think they still got more moves to make, and they still got they got draft capital reviews and everything. So
Yeah.
there's still a big splash waiting to happen in Atlanta.
I mean, I understand that. And then before the trade, y'all gotta understand. Like, I feel like people don't understand. Literally, people talk about the Hawks need to just blow it up, like give it to everybody, trade and all of that. So this changes everything for them.
They could be contenders, low key. The East is wide open.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but then you got to look at like KP, who might not play at all, and they don't have a center outside of him because Clint Capella just left. And then,
That's true.
and then you left with the same team you had last year, just worse, because DeAndre Hunter's gone. Yeah,
You think Dyson Daniels can make a leap?
can do what?
You think they can make a leap like Dyson Daniels?
Another one?
If he jumps on offense, that's all. If he jumps on offense, bro, that team is Eastern Conference Finals at least.
I think Derek
Okay,
White.
I'm
Or
go-
not Derek. All right, go ahead.
We go over this every year, especially around the trade deadline. But how long do you think the Trae Young leash is before
He just got extended at least 2 years minimum. I'm good.
give him
I
2
think
years?
he loves Atlanta though.
Yeah, he loves the city.
But
And
I
he loves the
think
organization.
what the NBA has shown you anything is we don't care what you love.
Oh,
We'll trade you. Miles Turner just signed
Oh,
with the Bucks. He been with the Pacers. He had that little ID card that was on his last legs, and he gone. He gone off the pasture. The NBA just cut Damian Lillard, or the NBA didn't do it, but the Bucks did it. They just cut Dame, who
That's
just
true.
tore his Achilles barely even 4-5 months ago.
This is true.
They didn't even let him rehab. So you think they give about Trae Young? About Trae Young? They don't care. They don't care about you. They don't. So
I mean,
I'm just saying.
I
It
hear
wouldn't be the most. I don't know where
I
he
hear
go. That's a Dez Miami Heat question, but
what?
I don't know.
What? What's that have to
Ooh,
do with
y'all
me?
think y'all could get y'all think y'all should get Dame? Des? Y'all
Us?
think y'all should get
I
Dame?
think. So let me answer the question. So, before the Buck saga, yeah, he had us listed as his number one destination because Bam and all of that. I think that if he did end up going to Miami, we probably would have already been a champion by now. I don't think that situation is the same. He's not going to the same situation. But I think that because he's going to get paid a lot of money, we could probably sign him on a prove-it deal after his Achilles tear. I wouldn't be mad at the Dame signing at all. I'll tell you that much. You're looking at
What?
you're looking at
Your
you're
timeline
at
doesn't
one
match
of the
Dame at
best
all.
point guards. I hear
That's
that.
true.
I hear that. And one of my
Top
biggest
75.
critiques of the Heat have always been, or in the last year or so, has been pick a direction. Do you want to contend or do you want to go young? And it seems like they're starting to go young now, with the whole drafting Casper Jonas, not trading for KD because they don't want to give up any of their young assets. I get it, but if you can get Dame on a prove deal,
Bro,
if you can
it
get Dame on
sounds
a
like
prove deal,
the rebound trade, bro, because I couldn't get him the first time.
I mean,
I'm sitting there like,
people
we
do
want
that all the
Dame,
time.
we want Dame.
People do that all the
No,
time.
bro.
What do you mean?
But this
No.
is 2 years later and after a major injury. Why would you still want?
I mean, if you sign him to a prove deal, does it really matter?
I mean, I think any team he goes to is going to be a prove it deal. You can't give big money to a guy who hasn't played in 2 years, coming off
Right.
Achilles.
That's what I'm saying.
He ain't KD.
No,
I mean,
that's
the Nets did the same thing with KD though.
No, Dame
they
is
didn't.
not-
No.
What you talking about? Wait, who?
Also,
Like,
let the records
Suns?
show. KD was coming off of giving them niggas buckets. Even in the game, his Achilles popped. In the one quarter he played, that boy had like 11 points. Like,
He was open.
we at least knew half of KD, whatever form of KD came back, was at least an all-star.
Right.
We don't know what game we're getting when he comes back. Because Dame, his last year, he had his moments, but he wasn't like pure
He wasn't
cinema.
prime Dame.
Like,
He
so
wasn't prime Dame.
so he getting a prove it deal.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
He got to get that prove it deal.
I feel like it doesn't hurt to sign him. I feel like you give him the deal, and then, if he pans out, he doesn't, and then because you're giving him so little money, you're not sacrificing anything. You didn't trade for him. You didn't give up any young assets. I mean, what's that hurt?
Exactly.
I guess.
That's true, man. I just keep.
I don't know, but why would y'all do that? That's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Why would the Heat do that?
I think mainly because
And the
it's
team with Bam
a
Adebayo
destination
and
that he
Tyler
wants
Hero.
to go. One is because we still don't have a point guard. We just drafted Casper Jonas, who is, I think, our point guard of the future. But at the end of the day, he can still play behind a Damian Lillard, and Damian Lillard would also. That's another reason to sign him. He would be an amazing mentor to Casper.
Yeah.
There's also that.
Veteran. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because y'all always
Celtics
want
for getting in Fernie.
It also gives us a reason to cut Terry Rozier because fuck that nigga, he's ass now. But anyway,
Well, I mean, he's a gambler.
Whoa.
Speaking of gamblers, bro. Speaking of gamblers, let's talk about Malik Beasley, man.
Yeah.
I know George.
Hey. Go do your homework on Gary Payton. All I'm gonna say. It's more than just Beasley.
I mean, there's been a lot of like people coming out.
GP3, bro. GP3.
I don't believe
Yep.
it.
What?
I don't believe it.
I feel like that's just playing on a nigga downfall right
GP3,
Yeah.
bro.
I mean,
GP3, bro.
This is just hatred.
It's gonna come
yeah.
out.
Maybe it will. Maybe you'll look like a genius. Maybe you'll be, maybe this will be your take like mine, with the Pacers going to the finals. Anyway,
We get it, man.
Crazy ass take by the. Well, it's not really good. It's not good.
I'll pick the top 4 seeds.
Mm.
Make it just
fuck
Jesus.
no. I don't want to hear that. They were underdogs in every single series they played in, and y'all can sit up here and demeanor it now just because they did it. No, this is not what we're doing.
No. I mean,
Every single
we
game,
expected them
every
to get
single
out
series,
by the
they were
Cleveland.
underdogs.
We all had like Cleveland going to the finals.
Yeah, I don't think you had Indiana over Cleveland.
I said.
Yes, did you have Indiana over Cleveland?
I think
you said that if
I said that I think
Cleveland-
I said I think
Indiana
Cleveland comes
face
out of
off,
the
you
East.
said Cleveland's gonna win.
I said I think Cleveland comes out of the East, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Pacers make it to the finals. That was my quote.
Man, that backup ass fucking take, bro. He just had to make sure. He had to make sure he had something in the back pocket.
Because if you listen to any sports analyst, nobody was betting their life savings on the Pacers going to the finals.
Who the fuck would want to bet on the Pacers? You betting money on the fuck Tyrese?
Bro, bet $2,
My
bro.
bad, Tyrese. My bad, Tyrese. My bad, Tyrese. It's not fuck
Oh
you.
my
but
God.
It's you just fucked my parlay.
We haven't had an episode since the finals. Shout out RIP Tyrese Halliburton. Actually, don't RIP. Shout out.
RIP is crazy.
Recover in peace, bro. Recover in
RIP
peace.
his Achilles.
Recover in
RIP
peace.
his Achilles.
Tyrese.
Man, I was hype as shit in that hotel room watching the finals.
Man,
So,
bro,
this might
we
this
were
might be a
all sitting
cinema.
in walk-ons the moment it happened.
Yeah.
Dog.
Hands on his head.
Ooh, the
You
whole
just-
wish
the
y'all
whole
recorded-
the whole restaurant, bro. The whole-
I wish y'all recorded it, bro. I wish y'all recorded it.
I'm not gonna
Why
lie, I
none
was
of
thinking
y'all
about it. I was
reaction.
thinking about it, but I was also just trying to enjoy my time. I ain't gonna lie. That's on me.
Type shit,
Yeah.
type shit.
Another thing, a part of it, like, I'm not thinking Tyrese, he finna make a move. Let me record this. Then his Achilles just go.
Yeah. We probably could have like
They
fake
still
reaction.
did.
We probably could have like fake reaction on one of the replays, but
And then I would have just seen, and I would have looked up and I see, oh,
Hey, I was on my I was on my shit today. I was on my shit on Gimme on that finals day. I was on my
yeah,
shit.
you was carrying.
I get it.
We was all sitting next to each other in the restaurant looking like, oh, damn, JQ just posted again.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Took every
Oh my
commercial break as a time.
Then there was a dude behind us who was, I think it was an OKC fan.
Oh, yeah, he's like, yeah, Pierce. Every
He
time they made it.
hated TJ McConnell with a passion.
Oh yeah, you should
Oh,
have
yeah.
heard every time he touched the ball. Oh no, He ain't doing
Bro,
that.
mind you, TJ McConnell went on like a 14-point straight run in the third quarter, so he's just over there pissed as hell the entire third quarter.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, that little like stint that fucking TJ went on, I swear to God that he was gonna win the game for them. Like it seemed like this was about to be the TJ McConnell game.
At this moment, bro.
Shoot, I would say it make my take look even better that TJ McConnell could win Finals MVP. He could, cause he stepped up. If they won the game, TJ McConnell could have. I said could have won Finals MVP. Because all the time when TJ McConnell when you need TJ McConnell, he steps up.
Oh no!
So,
and then TJ's like a rare archetype.
How often do you need TJ
I have a
McConnell?
question. I have a question.
What's up?
If we're going off the NBA final white boys of all time, who do you have higher? TJ McConnell or Matthew Dellavedova?
Deli and it's not close. I love TJ,
Deli.
but Deli and it's not close.
Caruso.
Deli is the sole reason they won, bro.
Right,
bro. He didn't lock up Curry, bro.
No, right now we're going off Dellavedova and McConnell.
Yeah,
what about Alex Caruso?
He's not in the conversation right now. You neglecting the
about
fine.
specifically losers. Dellavedova and McConnell.
So look, listen to Max. The white boy archetype of a 6'2" slasher is very rare. He doesn't shoot the ball too much. He doesn't pass too much. He gets to that glass and he puts that much up every time. At the same time, the scrappy white boy isn't as uncommon. You see a bunch of them: Grayson Allen, Caruso. You can go on. With that being said, Matthew Dellavedova stands at the top. At the top. When you think of scrappy white boys, Alex Caruso probably comes to mind now. If you would have asked me that a couple years ago, it was Matthew Dellavedova. That's why
I'll take
I picked
TJ.
Deli.
I'll take a TJ in 5.
Ooh. Now I know y'all remember. I think it was JR. Somebody went on a podcast and was like,
Draymond.
"Yeah, that boy Dellavedova was fighting for his life trying to go on Steph Curry. He was in the sauna over here dead. After every game, he was playing. And to be fair,
everything.
To be fair, Dellavedova, once Kyrie went down, he stepped up. I'm not discrediting Dellavedova. He's a legend in these streets. But TJ McConnell?
Yeah.
TJ McConnell, he's the type of guy, he plays the game the right way.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I feel like
see, you was cooking till you said that.
I love the TJ run as much as the next guy, but I feel like y'all are kind of glazing that little 12-point run because I want to remind y'all that after that he was kind of scoreless because everybody was keying on him, and that's not a player that can get keyed on and still score. So
you gotta realize too.
At what point is it the team's fault that TJ McConnell has to be keyed in on? It's the team's fault.
But I want to remind you in the game that they knew that Tyrese was going to be sitting out, they game planned forward and they ran the correct offense. They ran an offense built around TJ and all these other players. They weren't expecting to not have Tyrese this game, which are that, and I said this game in Game 7, which is what led to the loss, in my opinion. So I don't think you blame TJ. I think it is more of a team thing. You're right.
I'm playing Rick Carlisle as a whole because why is Siakam sitting down basically almost the whole third quarter?
Yeah.
At this point, give him all the minutes because you need your star player you need Siakam to play basically the whole game. He's just, hey Siakam, look, Tyrese just sit down. We need you to step up.
Well, see,
we can't be having TJ McConnell stepping up like that, bro.
He had other players in that should have totally been able to step up. They just didn't do what they were supposed to do. Like
fuck Obi Toppin
that third quarter.
I mean, okay.
Obi Toppin was in for that third quarter. Neesmith was in. And what is Neesmith needs to go.
Okay, no. Okay, I'm gonna say right now.
Pissing me off.
I'm gonna say right now. That you are correct. That entire Neesmith stint, it was horrible hoops. It was absolutely horrible hoops. But he also had 30 in the finals in game 2. We can't forget that. It was 20 in the fourth.
Remember that whole Benedict Mathurin run at the end of the game where he just kept free throw line?
He ran the entire last 13 minutes of the game.
Okay, I want to
play. The last 4 minutes turned into 30.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to point out, Peter, the other guy that was there, does not watch basketball in the slightest. He had 2 takes after we left the game. He said, number 1, whoever that big, tall, black dude was for the Pacers, I think he called him. I think he said 00. I think that's what he said. He was horrible. He just kept running at people and hoping to get fouled. He was talking about Benedict Mather. 2, he said Shea is horrible. All he does is foul bait. And that's his 2 takes.
Shea had a horrible game. I admit that. That man went
He
like
went
I think 7 for 30.
He went for 30, but
It was bad shooting though.
look at he shot so many shots and missing them. That's a fraudulent 30 points if I ever see that. That's like me going 14 for 34 and having 40.
Okay.
okay. To be fair, he had 29 on. He went 8 for 27, 2 for 12 from 3, 11 to 12 at the free throw line.
Come on, bro.
Hey.
Hey.
That nigga say, "Hey."
2 for 12 from 3.
But listen, though. Okay.
Bro,
See, my thing is, Aaron, it says Pascal Siakam played 37 minutes. He should have played 42.
Yeah.
Like, this is ridiculous. The fact that Tony Bradley, Thomas Bryant got 5 in 1 minute, Ben Shepherd playing 16. I need Pascal Siakam playing the whole game. This is game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, man.
There is no breaks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me.
Like,
All gas, no smoke.
All right, bro.
come on now.
Let me bring the conversation back to TJ versus Matthew, right? Let me show you.
I like this.
Because y'all were. This came to my mind. Because y'all were disrespecting Matthew, and I really don't. But look, y'all were disrespecting TJ, or not TJ, Matthew. Let me ask you a question. If somebody offered you $10K for a 10-day contract to come out there and guard Steph, that's all they want you to do. Your goal is to keep him under 20 points. Are you taking that deal?
He's scoring 40.
Bro,
Either way.
bro,
Are you? You're entitled.
81.
They don't want you to
Okay.
score. They don't want you to
Kobe
rebound. They don't want you to do anything but stop Stephen Curry.
Bro,
You're
I'm
going to
talking
play all
Kobe's
42
81.
minutes.
He's scoring
Kobe's
40.
81. He getting Kobe's 81, bro. Let's go.
I mean, he's scoring 40. The best I can do is guard him in the paint.
Now,
He's
let's
gonna
look
look like
at
Klay
the
Thompson at one quarter with the
guarded
11.
by Dellavedova and Steph Curry. He had 37, 22, 27, 19, 22.
Okay,
You gotta see how hard he worked
right,
for that.
right.
though.
He
Think
was
about how
fighting
hard he
for
had
his
to
life.
work for that.
Listen, I'm not saying that Matthew stopped him and held him under 20. What I am saying, though, is that when everybody else could not do anything about Steph, they put Matthew on him, and he was willing to die on that court. TJ wasn't doing that.
Damn, they did.
TJ ain't doing
I mean,
that.
he didn't put his body on the line. Though.
He
He
did.
he
Not
went
like
full
Matthew.
sprint Miles Turner in the paint, bro.
He did. Not like Delly, though.
That's some dog. That's some dog. Delhi didn't score. He had like 9 points the entire finals.
Yeah, no, he wasn't a scorer. So we're comparing 2 different styles of basketball. That's what I'm saying. I think
But I
You
mean,
give me-
a dog is still a dog either way. It's just a different type of dog.
you give me 10K for a 10 to go out there and guard stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I might
He's
be
scoring
in a
40.
coma by halftime. I'm gonna be real.
Okay, let me give you a hypothetical. Let me give you a hypothetical, right?
Okay.
I give you $10,000 and tell you, you can either bet this money, bet 10,000 that Matthew Dellavedova is going to get 10 rebounds, or if your bet wins, it becomes 50,000, right? Or you can keep the 10,000. Are you taking the bet that Matthew Dellavedova is going to get 10 rebounds?
No, what are you talking about?
Yeah, McConnell.
Okay, wait. I've put up StatMuse, and we saw Steph Curry versus Matthew Dellavedova. Here's Steph Curry versus TJ McConnell. He averaged 27, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. And most recently, when he's with the Pacers, he played five games, put up 24, 38, 42, 25, and then 10. But 10!
Ooh,
10.
10.
10. Yelly never did that. Yelly never did that.
Yeah, we never held him to
Right.
10 points.
But that goes back to the modernization, the modern discrediting of defense. I think a good defender is 10 times more important than a 10 point per game score.
Uh-huh.
Right. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Would you rather?
Okay.
Let's say you want to build a championship contender. Would you rather acquire a player? Who's a solid 20 point? Who's a solid 20-point per game scorer I want to use? Let's say. Let's
Scotty
say
Ball.
I got no. Actually, yeah, Scotty. Let's go. I mean, he's a good defender though. Let's go Tyler Hero. Horrible defender, 20, a little bit around 24 game score, right?
Okay.
Or Trae Young, you can do that. Either one of them. Would you rather either one of those, or would you rather a Derek White type of player?
It depends on the team you have, though. That's not fair.
Like,
Not
you
fair.
gotta have a team around them. Both of those type of players, you need a team around them.
Yeah, like if I'm the Houston
Derek White-
Rockets, I'm taking Trae Young because that's what I need. But if you're a team like goddamn Denver, you're taking like Derek White.
That's true.
Come on, man.
That's true. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But I'm starting from scratch.
Yeah, I
This is
love
like this is your
basketball.
first piece.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you're starting from scratch,
First piece, you
then,
go the like All Star.
then you have to go to All-Star.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair.
you go Trae Young or Tyler.
But
Hero.
like, if it was the entire like, if it was like a freaking fantasy draft, like nobody's taking
Derek White.
Tyler here, like that mode of player first overall. I think the only player who gets the pass for like their lack of defense versus their like superb offense would be like the all-stars, like a Steph Curry and KD,
Okay.
like those type of players. But like a Tyler Hero type player, like Trae Young, like no, you just.
I mean, me
no,
personally, I'm
no.
picking Derek White over both of those guys like a million times over. I think Derek White adds a million times
You
more
would-
value.
You would start your team with Derek White.
That's what I'm saying. You're crazy.
Oh,
Starting your team with a
Yes.
bro, no.
Your team
Yes.
is booty cheeks.
Y'all seen the
Your
booty
team
cheeks?
is gonna be a murder bird for the first.
What Jalen Ramsey
years
said?
of
What
the
Jalen Ramsey said? We'll see who get clamped up on that field. We'll see who get clamped up on that field and get top
Nah, bro.
No, because guess what? At the end of the day, we still got what Trae Young did to the Knicks in the guard. He took then after that he took him to the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's
so
true.
we know what a Trae. And then guess what? Another type player like that, Allen Iverson. We don't want to talk about it because I mean the GOAT, Allen Iverson. But
But
he
he had
led that
MVP, though.
team. He didn't play a lick of defense. He
He had
led
MVP,
that MVP. He led that team. They took a game off that vaunted Lakers team, which is the equivalent of taking them to 7.
Iverson averaged 2.5 steals a game during his MVP season.
Did you ever like keep freezing? You are a statue right now. But
Yeah. Who?
oh, was he? Were you talking right there?
Yeah, me.
Are you moving like right now?
He's like scratching his eye.
Like I'm on screen. He keeps freezing. He's like the only one that it keeps happening to. But
Bro,
Oh Lord.
Iverson averaged 2.5 steals during his MVP season. You're not finna tell me this man didn't play
Right.
defense.
Well,
I mean, but
going to
you
call
also-
Allen? You're going to call Allen Iverson a defender?
James Harden
was
also
a-
averaged around
a
2
good
steals his whole
defender,
career.
yeah.
You gonna tell me that James Harden was a good defender?
When he tried, yes, he was a good defender. I'm not gonna say that like James Harden
So
couldn't play.
you saying in a defensive match, you saying Allen Iverson, James Harden. No, he said Allen Iverson. You short, the short, what was he, like 5?
He was 6'1", bro. Calm down. Calm down.
Okay. In the NBA, you're saying, hey, go guard Kobe and lock him down.
He's not locking him down, but he's gonna play good defense. That's all I'm saying. He's a good defender. A good defender can play good
Oh,
defense.
gee, he's a good
I'm
defender.
tell you, bro.
Wait.
You acting like Allen Iverson
not
is
good. He's not
guaranteed
good.
to
Where
play
the
good.
fuck is Allen Iverson a defender? Why are we
I'm
lying?
not saying he's a defender. I'm saying he was a good defender at times. The nigga, bro, you don't get 2.5 steals a game without knowing defense. That's just not
Wait.
possible.
Tom. The Bucks are gonna pay Damian Lillard $22 million a year for 5 years, and they're not gonna have him because they couldn't.
They have to
Come
keep
on, bro.
paying him already.
They have to pay him though. That's 22 for 5 years. They have to pay that for 5 years.
Bro, Giannis is gone. Giannis is gone.
Yeah.
You're about to hear it right now. Giannis demanded a
There's
trade.
no loyalty
What
in
a
the
guy.
league, bro. There's no loyalty.
I didn't realize they had to pay him for 5 years.
Yeah, I thought it was just next year and then they're out. What the fuck?
No,
Why
they have to pay him for 5 years.
That sounds like some NFL contract shit. I ain't never heard of that in the NBA.
Well, because guess what? In the NBA,
Hey,
people don't
hold
get cut. People don't get cut in the NBA.
Time out.
What's up?
Giannis is not pleased with the team's decision to waive.
No shit.
I don't know.
Take the loss down.
Well, I just got a
Whoa.
source.
Breaking news.
Damn.
Jake Paul has been ranked number 14.
I don't give a damn about Jake Paul.
And he's now eligible for a title shot.
I don't
In
give a
boxing?
damn.
Yeah, in boxing. He's like actually ranked now.
I wish he would just fight a real opponent. I'm waiting on that.
He's eligible to challenge for the cruiserweight championship.
I remember this.
Now that he's like actually ranked.
Breaking news.
Can
I ain't never
SpongeBob SquarePants has got his driver
like
license.
Oh shit!
Over with.
My boy Sponge finally got his license. That's what I'm talking about, man. You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to fucking see it.
Oh my
Man,
God.
I'm so proud of that boy.
I ain't never been in no picture like this, man.
I'm so
Man,
No,
come
but
on.
because it was Brook Lopez, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Dame. Nobody in that picture is still there besides Giannis.
No,
Giannis ain't here. You about two months.
2 months.
Sean's talking about it's gonna be a crazy summer. Yeah. Hey,
Y'all ever talk about Phoenix dismantling the championship team or that finals team? Dog, look at what the Bucks did. Drew is gone. Chris is gone. Brook is gone. Giannis is about to leave.
yeah, bro. And that's the new CBA. That's what they keep
least they
saying.
won.
And the new CBA makes it to where you can't afford to keep the team. Well, Milwaukee could have completely avoided all of this. They could still be a good team right now if they made the right trades. But for some reason, they traded Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma like that was going to fix their problems.
That was crazy. That trade never made sense to me because you tried to ask for ass. But
Yeah, you could have just kept Middleton at that point. You're going to trade for Kyle Kuzma.
they were telling my boy Tony Snell he could rest because of Kyle Kuzma numbers. Let's not forget that.
That's crazy. That's
Tony Snell.
At least Giannis got a ring. I'm happy he got a ring.
Yeah.
He gonna get some
They
more.
get my-
He's definitely not done. Mark my words. Honest ain't done.
Game is good. He's gonna go out as one of those stars that never won a ring.
Hear me out. Giannis goes to the Mavs.
Giannis, what would they get? What would they trade AD?
You
I don't know.
trade
Figure it out.
either.
And Kyrie.
You have to trade AD.
It was
That's what I'm
Kyrie.
saying. You don't give up Kyrie because then what? Who's your guard?
You don't need a guard. You got Giannis and AD, man.
Hey, whoa.
Yes, you do.
Well, they
We
just
saw that
signed-
didn't work
they-
with Boogie and
Guess
AD.
what?
With Boogie and AD. Go ahead.
They just signed D'Lo.
Oh, there's the guard.
Mavs got a
So
point
if
guard.
D'Lo
Mavs
wasn't
got a
working,
point guard.
Former
if
All-Star
D'Lo
guard.
wasn't working with LeBron and AD,
Yeah,
what makes you think that D'Lo's gonna work with Giannis and AD?
Man, former All-Star guard D'Angelo Russell. Paired with
Also, why would you trade Kyrie? You just released your guard with an Achilles injury for another guard coming off of what? You got Achilles ACL?
I think it was MCL.
Like you traded for an injured guard, you release your injured guard to trade for an injured guard, and then even at that, don't let Luka trade for you. That is not the cost of a superstar. Bitch, I want Cooper Flag. You want Giannis? I want Cooper Flag and Kyrie.
Right, like
And I want a
I
first
think
on top
that
of it.
if you were trying to trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo, half your roster has to be emptied out, gang, at least.
Mhm.
You're giving up Cooper Flag.
Right.
I don't even want Anthony Davis because I'm basically rebuilding anyway. Give me Cooper Flag and a
Give me
first
Cooper
round pick.
Flag. Give me Cooper Flag. Derek Lively. Give me all that.
They gonna want
Man,
every
they
pick
give
you
me every
own.
player under 25
They gonna
on
want
the
every
team.
pick you won. They gonna want every young player you have.
Yep.
Najee Marshall, come on. Yeah, don't run. Come on.
Give me those draft picks. Yeah, we need those.
Them 2 first
I
round
mean-
picks still got left. Nico, you don't want him.
And this hypothetical going from Giannis to Cooper Flag is, I mean, that's about as good as you can get, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, arguably that's like probably the best you can get. Like, you saw that they talk about LeBron. Like LeBron is in trade rumors, but like he ain't got a market.
I saw that, and I kind of believe it mainly because if LeBron goes to any team, it becomes his, like, he is going to tell you exactly what you need to do. Yeah.
Do you think if he's on his farewell tour, then nobody wants him? Because they have to deal with all that.
Come to Miami.
It is ticket sales, though, so maybe a team is out there desperate enough
He's going
just for
back
some money.
They're going to trade that nigga to Utah.
He.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, if he ends his career in Utah, bro, Jordan to go. I don't care.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. It ain't even no like.
Jordan to go.
Like Jordan did in his career in Washington?
Washington better than Utah.
No, the fuck is not. No,
I would rather live in Washington than go to Utah.
Utah has championships. What the fuck does Washington have?
Where they
I
go?
don't give a damn about Utah. Fuck Utah.
What championship does the Utah Jazz have?
Well, you think I'm finna go spend my farewell tour getting called a nigga in Utah?
Yeah.
Call that, man. You're not getting away with that. The Jazz don't have any rings.
Wait, yeah.
I was so surprised I let that shit fly. I was so surprised.
That nigga said this. Like, we all see this.
Like, did they win one? Like, how old is that franchise? I'm like,
never.
Nigga talking about the ABA.
Wait,
talking about
wait.
the 1910s where black people couldn't even play basketball.
1925 NBA championships. Fuck out of
They weren't even called the NBA. ABA.
And black people weren't even allowed 20 feet within the stadium. Come on, there.
Come on, man.
It's gonna be
You
alright.
claiming those championships? They weren't even claiming you.
No, bro. I'm fucking with y'all. But it's the same.
It's like
damn
the
thing.
Arizona Cardinals.
The Cardinals, man. Hey, shout out Kyler Murray. He got a breakout year this year.
What?
Yes. He got more.
What? Yes.
I can't shout out.
Hey,
What
give me
Kyler
a
Why is
Murray
it fuck Kyler Murray?
I can beat that nigga in Madden right now. He posts all that shit about how he good at Madden. Kyler Murray, if you see this, I want to 1v1 you in Madden. 1v1.
That man better drop 60.
And guess what? I use the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He's
Yeah,
definitely
Guess
he's
what?
definitely not
And if
winning.
I ain't got it, my nigga Dan is gonna whoop you.
Yeah, that's right.
And I actually now only need that. I know lightning bullet JQ gonna whoop that. Ain't that right?
That nigga
I
sorry,
ain't playing
man.
that as something. I ain't playing that. I'm gonna run that damn ball. I'm gonna run that damn ball. I'm gonna run that damn. We play smash ball. We play
Nah, it's
smash
cool
mouth
though. It's
football
cool
over
though,
here.
because we could all be Kyler Murray and Madden right now.
Exactly.
I know
And
I
Kurt,
could.
Ben Kurt, and LeBron.
LeBron.
Who else? The NFL players that be playing too much Madden? Man, that's why I put in your contract.
Man, fuck that. I'm calling you out, Chad Ochocinco. What's good, man?
Man,
You wanna play against Cam Newton,
bro.
boy.
Man, fuck man. I'll bro Chad up. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to
Chad right now.
seatbelts and then I'm around the nigga.
Man, fuck
Seatbelt
that.
and then I'm around him.
Give me Cam Newton. Cam Newton, what's good? What's good, man? I got beef with you anyway. It's fuck the Panthers.
Can I get a baby Gronk 1v1 going? Let's get a baby Gronk 1v1 set up. And baby Gronk. Let's go.
Matter of fact, since we on the topic, I want JQ to go one-on-one with Brock Lesnar.
Wait, hold on.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Nah, while we there,
Wait a
while we there,
minute.
while we there, my boy George be fighting. Put him against Max Holloway. I want to see it.
Hey, I ain't gonna run from it.
All right, bet. You know what? That wasn't even good enough. Put him against John Jones.
I'm not gonna run, bro. There's no name that you can
George
say
against Islam Makachev. Put him against him
bro,
right
please,
now.
no. He wrestled too much.
Matter of fact, and guess what? To train for it, we're gonna send my dog George to Dagestan for 6 months.
I want to
Man,
go
fuck
for
that,
it.
bro. Fuck that. Give me Prime Ray Lewis versus
Hey, bro, send me
Darrien
the other
Nelson.
thing.
Nah.
That's gonna be. Ooh, that's gonna hit.
Now you
You
cool.
heard me.
I got Oklahoma drill, Brian Dawkins in his prime versus JQ.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
No. Man, fuck that, bro. Fuck that.
And man, since we're going prime, I want George versus George St. Pierre in his prime. Come on now.
Oh, hell
Okay.
no.
I got this, bro.
All right, bro. Give me Darrien versus
I want
Prime
Dez.
203. Yeah.
I want Dez to go one-on-one with the greatest center of all time, Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, I'm locking that down.
Yeah.
I'm locking it down. He easy as hell. He just, bro, without that strength, Shaq is nothing. Shaq has never been anything without the strength. If he, bro,
But with the
Shaq
strength,
will. Wait. I gotta let that marinate. What?
you heard what I said. You heard what I said.
That's the
Bro,
whole thing, bro.
I know, bro. What I'm saying though, if you like me, I'm only like 6'2", so obviously it's gonna be a little hard for me to guard him. But I'm
Shaq gonna do you
I'ma
like he
get
did with Kevin Hart.
lower man always wins. I'm gonna drop my hip. I'm gonna box him. Boy, y'all not.
He gonna do you like Kevin Hart, man.
I
He gonna.
Because all the centers right now, like, man, bring on Wemby, bring on Joel Embiid, Bring on Jokic. I could go right now. This shit is easy, bro.
Wemby.
He's just going. He's just going. All right, I see what.
All right, man.
I think you could guard.
I like the confidence dance.
You can't guard Greg Oden right now.
I
You
can
can't
guard.
guard
I can
Julian
guard
Lillard.
any. I can guard any NBA player right now. It doesn't
You
matter.
can't guard
Any?
Julian Lillard.
Any.
You can say
Retire
that you
and play.
guard, but can you stop him from scoring?
Yes, I would hold
You can
anybody
guard it.
under 10 points.
Steph Curry.
Yes. Whoa. What
You're
version
not
is
today.
that?
Okay, LeBron.
Next question.
You're not.
Kyrie.
Michael,
Kyrie, locking it
60
down.
You're not locking down Kyrie.
I seen the Uncle the Park jumper better than him. I'm not worried about it.
That nigga gonna have you tripping like Brandon Knight, bro.
It don't, bro. The pump fakes, and the crossovers don't mean shit if I don't bite. Right? That's it.
He gonna hit you. He gonna hit you with an NBA street move he did one time at Brooklyn, bro. He gonna hit you with that, bro. He gonna bounce on the ground. Step
They're
back.
Thank
Ooh.
you. They go to clips, nigga. There you go. I'm done.
Guess what? You can't even guard Michael Beasley. Michael Beasley is going. I know you see what he was talking about in that 1-on-1. He was talking about.
I'm locking
I am
that
gonna
down.
win. He's like,
Matter of
You
fact,
make
I'm
you
not
slow
just locking
dance,
that down.
man.
I'm dropping 30 on his head.
That man gonna say we're gonna make a good sex tape. Fuck you
I'll
talking.
make you
you
slow
know,
dance,
Lance Stevenson
man.
in a 1-on-1, we gonna make a sex tape,
I'm gonna do that.
and that's the
No,
same man you
bro.
want to guard.
I'm gonna cross him over like prom Allen Iverson. Y'all not ready for this.
Who do you think you
Make a
are?
dance, man.
I'll
I'll make
tell
you
him-
Matter of fact,
dance,
now,
man.
since we're doing that, pull up the Dez basketball. Pull up the Dez summer league.
Hey, we don't gotta do that. We don't gotta do that. We don't gotta-
Man, a
We
whopping
don't-
5 points per game.
We don't gotta do that. We don't gotta do that.
He wouldn't have Stephen A. Smith college stats.
Wait. I wanna. We don't gotta do that. That was young me. I'm different now.
Numbers.
Get the numbers,
Oh,
man.
what's up? Y'all know about that prom Skip Bayless?
Yeah.
In high school, he averaged 2 points.
And what y'all know
No,
about
it
high
was
school?
1 point. Yeah,
What y'all know about
Maybe
high school
senior.
Patrick Beverly? That boy averaged 50 points a game.
Hey,
Everybody knows
Catcher
that by
Perkins.
now, bro.
And
They don't
Catcher
overuse
Perkins.
Jeffrey.
That's true.
That NBA shit
it
different,
does,
man. That NBA shit's different.
Yeah, you told me that nigga's not in the league, bro.
Imagine averaging 50 and you just go averaging
the-
4.
what the? Dez, why is this nigga Chris? Why is this nigga skydiving?
Christian, my roommate. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I saw that.
That's some fucking
They came to the group chat one random day and said, "Oh yeah, guys, you're doing skydiving," and sent me the video. What?
Like what? What the?
Yeah, no.
W though.
Free. I just gave him free promo, by the way.
Oh yeah, shout out,
free post promo, by the way.
shout out, truly Christian.
Shout out.
He a bitch ass nigga, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay. What are you talking about? Look at me in the background. Mama made it. Mama look.
Mom,
Don't
Hey,
do
bro.
it.
Hey, bro. This about to be
Don't unmute
infinite,
it,
bro. Look at this man got 3 Gimme 3 videos in the same video. 4 videos, basically.
Hey. You see, it's a double.
You gotta
When
give me
this
give
gets
me-
uploaded, I'm gonna upload that one, and it's gonna be me pointing at this one. That's pointing at.
Give me 7.
Wait,
we got more news. We got more. Damian Lillard is reportedly happy that the Bucks cut him because now he can go to a contender without having to worry about the money.
Nigga,
I'm gonna hold his hand when I say this.
is he gonna sign while injured, or is he
You gonna wait? You gonna be waiting a minute, big dog. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's all about what he do.
And yeah, what is that on my hand? Yeah.
Shout out Giannis,
The
man. He
Green-
been watching the Bucks just do bullshit over the last firing Adrian
Yeah,
Griffin,
gold ring on his hand.
trading Drew. They've been. He wasn't happy when they traded Drew. He wasn't happy when they got rid of Brooke. He wasn't happy when they got rid of Dave.
They haven't done anything to make them
Somebody made-
since the championship.
They asked this nigga what he want to do and do the opposite.
Yeah, that's what he wanted to do. They was like, okay, we're good for a couple of years, so now we're just gonna start bullshitting.
I feel like the Bucks are like a toxic. It's like a toxic relationship. Like a. they send a period they console him. What do you want, man? What's the problem here? And then they turn around and do the exact problem that he just talked about.
Yeah, I want another
Right.
star. Then they go and get like the oldest star possible. Look at Dame, bro.
But Bobby Portis got paid. Bobby Portis got paid.
Shout out, Bobby.
Hey, guess
Hey,
what?
now Bobby's
still
solid.
popping
Bobby's solid.
quarters.
Yeah, he's solid.
I
That's
don't
still
know.
popping quarters, man. Don't disrespect. Still
He's
popping.
been around too long. I feel like at this point, just send him somewhere just so y'all can have somebody new there. I don't know if that's just me.
No, I feel like at this point you blow it up and you rebuild because now I think that there's a little bit of delusion there. I feel like in the Bucks right off because everything a contender needs, you don't have. The only thing you have is a star.
Right.
But the East is wide open though. Who's gonna tell them that they're a part of it being wide open? Who's gonna tell them?
They're literally the reason it's open.
They honestly, I mean, that wasn't gonna do nothing, but like, damn,
Yeah.
like even in this wide open East, like with Dame injured, Giannis and Kyle Kuzma against the world wasn't gonna do nothing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, no, it's definitely not.
They had to do something.
The Hawks are better than the Bucks now. Like, there's a lot of teams that are better than the Bucks right now. So if I'm Giannis, bro, I just dip.
Hey,
But like if
playing
you're Giannis,
demons, though. They're gonna be playing demons.
but if you're Giannis and you request a trade, it's gonna be hard to get to a contender simply because of the fact that the Bucks aren't gonna trade you if they can't get what they view as equal value.
Hey, LA, shit, we got Rui Hachimura. Shit, we got Gabe Vincent,
You gotta give
first
it.
rounder. Bronny.
But
Shit,
you
we
see,
got
there's
Even Austin Reeves.
you trade Bron.
Austin Reeves.
Yeah, give him Austin Reeves.
Come on.
Give him whatever picks you have.
Austin Reeves, shit, Bronny, Rui Hachimura.
Don't y'all have
Gabe
like
Vincent.
one pick? Because y'all traded the other one for what did y'all trade the other one for? Dorian Finney-Smith, and he's gone now. No, that was 3 seconds. That wasn't DFS.
I'm
Maxi Kleber.
It's all right.
Oh, I'm telling you. We cook. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna lie.
We cook.
I think Giannis could be
Where
in the
the
black
fuck
and
are all
red.
y'all picks, bro? Was it because of the rush trade? Where's all y'all picks?
I think Giannis could be in the
Oh,
black
is
and
Russ-
red.
I don't think Russ has been signed yet.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
Russ
saying,
was
where
gonna
is
be a
all
pilot.
the Lakers
You think
picks?
Giannis gonna be a Portland trailblazer?
No, he's gonna be in the black and red. Red and white.
Yeah,
red, white, and yellow. That's what I'm gonna call it.
A trailblazer?
No, the Cellos don't have no yellow in their jerseys, man.
Yeah, red, white, and yellow. That's the Hawks.
No.
That brother is
They have they got whiteout jerseys. They got they got Vice City jerseys. I own a Vice.
Are you talking about Orlando? He ain't ended up in no fucking Orlando, bro.
Orlando isn't Vice, nigga. That's Miami. It's just stupid.
Orlando Vice, bro? What are you talking about?
That's not.
their more
What?
their more realistic option is he would probably end up a Knick, honestly. Like get traded for Cat.
Yeah.
No.
Probably get traded for Cat, Josh Hart, and like OG and some change. Because they're only like big team, like contender that has the assets to get equal assets to trade back without like it being one-sided. Which is still gonna be one-sided because it's Giannis. But
yeah, there is no
you trade Cat, probably like Josh Hart or OG, couple first-round picks. Did you Giannis? Because like realistically, who else? Who else would you like? Dallas wouldn't do it. San Antonio's not gonna do it.
San Antonio might. No, San Antonio is very on the table. That's
what I'm saying.
They're on the table.
If San
But
Antonio is
that'll
on
be
the table
like-
for KD, they're on the table for Giannis.
Giannis think
KD wanted to go
and
to
Giannis hasn't been traded 5 times.
I mean, San Antonio would definitely be interested, and they have the treasure chest to do that.
I mean, would that be like De'Aaron Fox? I'm trying to think of the roster off the top of my head.
I
Stephon
think that
Castle.
they would trade. They'd probably trade Cassell, Stephon Cassell. They'd probably have to trade him. Maybe I think they just drafted Dylan Harper. One of them, probably both of them. Bunch of picks. And then maybe like Sohan, probably just to make salary match because they're both on rookie scale deals.
I am not taking that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Shit.
Hey, man.
I can get you
Shit.
Thanks for AJ out of
For
bed.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, get out of here. I'm hanging up the phone actually.
Shit.
Thanks for
man.
AJ.
Me?
I might answer.
You
I'm
telling me
gonna
I
answer the phone and say, "Fuck you." and hang them.
You telling me I get the chance to pair up De'Aaron Fox's playmaking with Wemby and Giannis?
Oh, yeah.
Dog.
You won't have another team outside of that.
No,
And
you're
no,
still.
the team outside of that is not
Actually-
even good enough to get Giannis.
That's true. That's true. I'll give you that. Oh, what is this
Realistically,
report?
it would be the Knicks, huh?
Rob Pelinka. You know the Lakers need a big man?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The first call when free agency opened up wasn't Miles Turner, wasn't Brook Lopez, wasn't any of these big name centers. It was Jake LaRavia. That was their first call.
Mm.
That was Rob Pelinka's first call.
What a goat. I'm so lucky Luka fell into all that, bro. That nigga's so stupid. Jesus Christ.
No, I mean, they traded for Mark Williams last year, and now he's not. Now they obviously not on the team anymore. Never really was.
We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right.
Yeah, first call is Jake LaRavia. That's funny to me.
Think so?
He's not a bad player. He's just like
What do
he's
you need
cool
him
to
for?
have.
Good.
But we just also need desperately need a center.
Y'all needed shooting, so I like the pickup. It's just I wouldn't have gone shooting first.
They haven't even signed him yet.
With no center.
Have y'all
They did
signed
sign
him
him,
yet?
I thought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's down to a 2-year deal.
I like the signing. It's just,
There
they
was
should
already
have been
shooting
first.
though. Connect forward. I think. Anyway.
They couldn't trade Dalton, bro.
I'm surprised he's still on the team. Like
Yeah,
I thought
he should
as soon as it was able to, they would have traded him instantly. Because and look, not blaming him because he basically got traded, but coming back after that, he was never the same.
Yeah.
He
And
lost
then, then they barely played him.
It was just everything was messed up. He shouldn't have been there.
Anytime you looked at any high point during a Lakers game, they could have went on a run. Everybody clapping, cheering.
It was their stone
He had
face.
the blankest face.
Yeah, bro. He ain't give a damn no more. They could have won the
I'll be
ring.
depressed too,
He would
though.
have put that bitch in the garbage. They could have won a ring. He
What
would have
happened
threw
now,
that shit in
Des?
the
What
trash.
happened now?
No, it was just the only. Remember, I said that the fucking Bucks dismantled that team. The only players left from that championship team are Bobby Portis and Giannis.
Pill popping Portis, baby. Yeah.
But no, I thought they just signed
Oh,
Gary
yeah.
Trent. Gary Trent was on the championship team, huh? No, I think he was on the
No,
reps.
Gary
No, that
Trent
was
was
19. That was
Gary
19. He was on the
Trent
reps.
was on the
He was on the reps.
Yeah.
I'm geek.
He was on the Blazers still, wasn't
No.
That was-
Gary Trent
that was-
was on
he?
that
He was on the
Raptors team.
Blazers.
Am I geek?
He was on the Raptors.
He was still on
On
the
the
Blazers back
Raptors
then.
Oh,
team?
okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
He was still on the Blazers back then, bro.
I'm geek. Alright.
Gary Trent have a ring?
No.
No.
No, right?
No.
No.
No. The
Yeah.
No. Because the Bucks won in 2021, right?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think he
I'm
was
looking at
there.
it. I'm looking at it. He was on the reps in 2021 for 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had a
I could have sworn it was longer than that.
no. He wasn't there because that year he was with I think was it Portland?
I'm
No,
saying
Portland-
Portland. I've been saying Portland.
Bro, I'm looking at it. Bucks won in 2021. I'm looking at this real. He played for the reps in 2021. It's right here. Right here.
I thought we were talking about 2019. He was in Portland, right?
Oh,
But the
you're
Bucks
saying
didn't
he
win
had
in
a
2021.
championship
The Bucks didn't win in 2019.
the Raptors won 2019. The Bucks won in 2021.
Yeah, no.
I gotta say,
He
he
missed.
don't got no
He
ring.
just missed both windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By a year. By a year. That's crazy.
Hey, in college football news, Texas State is joining the Pac-12 to revive the conference.
Ugh.
Hold on. Let me talk about this shit real quick.
Shout out Texas
I
State.
hate how college football do conferences, man. I hate it. I hate it so much. Look,
I
okay,
never-
Texas in the SEC. Okay, I'm gonna let it slide. I think Texas should be always a Big 12 team, but that's just me. That's just me.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is California is in the ACC? I hate it. I hate it so much, bro. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my god.
I think college, it's so much devolved from what it used to be. Cause I saw a couple of weeks ago, the SEC, they were all a hoopla because they were they should be guaranteed a playoff spot, just and for no good reason other than them just being the SEC. And look, I'm an LSU fan, so look, I agree the SEC is a hard conference, but if you got 4 losses, arguably if you got 2 losses, you shouldn't be trying to be like, man, we deserve a playoff spot, and you didn't win your conference championship. You shouldn't be talking about some, man, we should just automatically get a playoff spot because we the SEC, it just means more. Like, come on now. And then I will never forgive. Hold up, Oregon, Utah, Arizona, Cal, UCLA, USC, all of them for leaving the Pac-12, bro.
Yeah.
And guess what? For nothing but money. All that was money. They want to join the fucking the ACC, go join the Big Ten, go join who you want to join. No, bro. Pac-12 after dark, watching UCLA versus USC at midnight on a random Saturday night used to mean something, man. Used to mean something. Look at
now
that.
I'm watching Washington State on the CW.
It's like Washington State, Oregon State on the CW. And now, look, I appreciate the teams that came in to try to revive the Pac-12. Like, I think it's like Utah State, freaking Boise State, San Diego State. Gonzaga is joining for basketball only, but like now Texas State. Who else? Oh, okay, a bunch of like Colorado State. All these teams. My problem is they're not like the biggest of names. Like out of all the revived Pac-12, Boise State just had their year with Aston Genty at running back, but they're probably gonna fall back off. San Diego State now baseball conference is stacked. But talk about strictly football, this league is so ass. like respectfully, look, I love the aura of the Pac-12, but you telling me, and they just signed a CBS deal. You want people to stay up to watch Utah State versus Colorado State
I'm not saying
10:30 on a Friday.
Oh God, I'm not staying up for that shit, bro.
I ain't staying up for that shit. Like, excuse my language, but man, it just sucks. Like, but and that's why I can't get over like the Oregons, all y'all little big name schools. Y'all want to lead the Pac-12, go join so y'all can get some extra little boost of money. Think you're slick. And I'm not even a big fan of, like you said, Texas, Oklahoma. I get why you did it. Competition-wise, it makes sense. But SEC, we don't need y'all over here. And I would like to see like a Tulane. And since we're just moving people around now, the Tulane need to get out of the American Conference.
Yeah.
Like
they do.
Don't join the SEC. That's too OP. But they can go join a freaking they could go join the Pac-12. We talk about off the top this is just wide open. Like we got Utah, Texas, Colorado State somewhere, like here or here, like freaking they all over the place. Might as well.
What happened to the game I love?
Man, this ain't the game I grew up watching. This ain't. It's simply not. Now I'm getting reports. Fucking Jakob Poeltl signed a 4-year, $104 million deal. Man, what is this, man?
Jakob Poeltl
signed a 4-year, $104 million extension with the Raptors. This ain't basketball, man. What the fuck?
It's just 20 years.
Like Jakob Poeltl, though. That's what we're sticking with.
The Bucks just resent Ryan Rollins, making him a free agent. They get rid of the whole team.
Cut him out. Get it out. Oh shit.
That's my college football. That's my college football rant.
On a more light note, college basketball coming in 2026. Come on, man. 2026.
Yeah, I will be there. No matter what.
I will be down. Wait, do y'all think they're gonna bring back NBA Live?
No. They don't have the rights.
They scrapped
They don't have the rights.
They scrapped NBA Live to make this.
Now, one thing I will say, always about NBA Live, it's like even towards the later years, like the 18 and 19. The ESPN rights they had always brought me to the game. Like the presentation,
That
like
shit goated.
Mm-hmm.
so every once in a while I go back and play like NBA Live 18, solely for the presentation.
Yeah,
Gameplay,
they had that shit on.
like now you got halftime. You got Jalen Rose talking with the halftime highlights. You got freaking just the whole. You got Mike Breen, Jeff Van Gundy. Is the standard Jeff? One of the Van Gundys at the Mark Jackson, Mike. All them on the call. Doris Burke. Don't even get me started, man. That got me reminiscing, man. Don't even.
Hey, don't disrespect the 2K presentation though. Don't disrespect they kind of y'all don't fuck with it.
It's cool,
They got
but it's nowhere near the same.
Like
boring. I hate 2K's presentation.
They got the TNT rights, but like not even like they have like the best of the rest. Like they got Clark Kellogg on the line. They got David Aldridge, which they skip them. You got like
And here's
not
David
David
Aldridge.
Aldridge.
They have
I
the
will
faces, but
say
they don't have an actual like channel.
they got
as
Kevin
their
Harlan.
fucking
Yeah.
representation. They're just on 2K.
It's like exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's sponsored by this game is brought to you by 2K.
Yeah. You get ABC.
Like,
Um,
you tell me like, especially if, like loading into in the sliders on NBA Live, you can go in and edit like Eastern Conference game. They got the whole presentation. When you load into an NBA Finals game on NBA Live, it feels like a
that shit
finals.
live, bro. Oh my god.
Like
They be
Come on,
standing up
man.
with all the yeah.
that, man. That shit made me feel something, man.
Man. Presentation is like 80% of the game, bro. Swear to God.
Yeah, man.
And hell, cause that can bring you some replayability. Holy, but because like I said, because 2K doesn't have it, I go back and play NBA Live 18 every once in a while for the sole purpose of just to look at hear the commentators, the ESPN little box score, man.
I play 19. I don't go back to 18.
Man, don't even, man.
I tried to buy NBA Live in 18. They didn't have it. I was so sad.
Yeah, I was gonna say that they won't limit to like 17.
I bought it to own back in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, during the pandemic, that game fed families.
It went on sale quick as hell. That's all I remember.
I'm telling you.
And it been on sale like 3 months after the game came out.
Man, y'all know ball. Y'all know.
Yeah.
No ball. No ball.
What other topics we got?
I think that's it, man.
Yeah, I think that about wraps up the episode. I'm really gonna
Yeah,
miss
man.
talk
We gotta
about.
do 'em.
Y'all said Jay, what are you doing like right now?
Did you wait?
Shit. I don't go to work till like 4:30.
Rematch. That's about all we got. Y'all keep your eye out for content coming on Lightning Bullet. Distraction and I don't know George's page, probably G4 Sage. You just say shout out Belize.
Hey man. Shout out Belize, man.
That's a goat. Come on now.
Real.
Don't
That's
disrespect goats around here.
Yeah, man. We put in the description below, of course, man. Gotcha, man.
Right.
Y'all can add yours. I added mine, of course.
Shout out Jay. Yeah, I will eventually. Shout out Jay for having to edit this hour-long episode. We appreciate you around here. I did edit one episode though. I was trying to experiment. That was nice. That was fun.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I gotta learn.
Put the team on my back like that LeBron carry graphic, bro. Put the team on my back, man.
But I think without anybody else got anything to say?
Yeah, man. I'm sore as fuck.
All right, that's fair.
Okay. Okay. Hold on.
With that,
Oh God.
Play my outro.
all right.